In this video, I'm going to be going over a way to cheese the final boss in Elden Ring. As you can see, I'm completely naked except for my hat, which has jiggle physics because Elden Ring is one of the best games ever made. Basically, what you're going to do is grab pretty much any staff you want. I'm using Lusat's Glintstone staff at +9, and I currently have an intelligence of 76, but if I took a rune, I could get that up to 81. To do this trick, we're going to be using the spell Carrion Slicer. Basically, for some reason, being naked and using Carrion Slicer on this boss just glitches out the AI. What we're going to do is run forward until we hit the right side of Radagon, specifically our right. As soon as we hit the right side of him, stand completely still. If he doesn't attack you, that means the trick worked. And now just double tap start and run forward. Okay. And now we're going to lock on. And now just spam out the move. And just as an experiment, we're going to see how long we can wait here. We could stand here all day and nothing would happen. So all we have to do is just spam out the move. And just keep spamming even when you run out of stamina, because you have to keep attacking, as far as I know, otherwise the glitch stops working. And so yeah, that's Radagon dead, and he didn't even attack. I want to see if Carrion Slicer is actually the only move that works. The first test I'm going to do is I want to see if I can use Comet Azur against this guy. Specifically the 0 FP Comet Azur combo, because I know for a fact that that can one-shot someone with his amount of health. I'm going to use a Rune Arc. That'll make Comet about like as powerful as it can be. And just in case there's something on the run-up that triggers this glitch, I'm going to switch to Comet Azur after I've locked on. So let's see how that works. Okay. Let's see. It works! It works! It works! You don't have to use Carrion Slicer, it works! Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh, I love that so much. We've got to try more stuff. Okay, now we're dead. Perfect. We've lost, which is how we win. Okay, so now we're going to see if we can do the exact same thing, but with just like a random weapon. Or if it like has to be a staff. If you can just bump him on the side and then he goes into full pacifist mode, that would just be absolutely crazy. Okay, so yeah, he did attack me there. I'm going to try that a couple more times just to make sure that that wasn't my fault. I got it! Okay, now can I just use Stomp infinitely? No. Okay, so Stomp... It's unfortunate that that doesn't work for Stomp, but it's extremely interesting that it seems to work for pretty much any item. My theory is that this glitch depends a lot on where you're standing. So the Stomp glitch just moves you around too much, and that kind of like messes with the, you know, inner workings of the glitch. Yeah, too close. I also want to see if I can just hold my run button. Yep, I can. That's so weird. It is just Carrion Slicer and other spells. It seems like both light attacks and arts take away the glitch, which is really odd. I have no idea why that is. Perfect. That's unfortunate. Moonveil does not work either. So I guess the next big question is, if melee weapons don't work, is it just sorceries or is it also incantations? I'm gonna grab my seal and we're gonna find out. You pretty much want to let go of run the moment you touch Radagon. You want to run as little as possible after that. That way Radagon kind of like runs around you a little bit almost. I think what you're actually doing here is similar to Borderlands. There's this really cool glitch. You can walk into a certain place that a boss is supposed to walk into at the start of their fight, and it'll just completely break their animation and they'll just freeze. I know that happens for a lot of Borderlands 2 bosses and a lot of Borderlands 3 bosses, so maybe that's what's going on here, because it kind of looks like I'm interrupting an animation. Anyway, let's see if Flame Sling works. Nope, it does not. So that just leaves one question. Does this work with every sorcery, or was the only reason it worked with Comet Azur because Comet Azur has a lot of Poise Break? So we're going to try this with my favorite move, Glintstone Arc. And now if Arc works, I think just about every move will work. But we're going to try a couple others just to be safe. Yeah, I definitely feel like we're interrupting an animation there. Nope. I think the only reason Comet Azur worked was because it broke his poise. I could be wrong, though. Just to finish things off, I'm going to see just how much equipment load matters. However, just to test an extreme case first, I'm going to put on a bunch of armor. I'm also going to raise my equipment load just so I don't fat roll. Now I look perfect. This is the silhouette of a man who could kill a god. Oh my god, I'm so thick. Oh my god, look at my folds. I don't care about you. I am thick, I am round, I am thick, I am round. Look at that. Okay, I took that off because I didn't want to have to look at it anymore. Okay, let's murder this man. Okay, so if you stop, it does attack. Okay, so you do have to just keep chaining attacks. Let's see if you can stop to recover stamina. That's the only other question I have left. So just to clarify, as long as you're not fat rolling, any armor works, and any equipment works. Right now, our only concern is to see if we have to spam, or if we can stop for a moment to recover our stamina. Once we run out. Okay, yeah, we actually can stop to recover our stamina. That's really cool. We can just, like, do this one at a time. That is absolutely wild. Okay, so now that I've set the camera to the ugliest angle possible, we can see if it's possible to move in this position. Okay, now let's just get, like, down to a certain amount. I just want to, like, get in front of the boss. Okay, let's see if we can move at all. How far can I move? Okay, so you can move around in this fight as long as you don't move outside the range of Radagon's head. That's interesting. Anyway guys, this has been a guide on how to cheese Radagon and also why it works. I am almost certain we're interrupting an animation Borderlands style here. That was too far. Oh, no it wasn't. Perfect. All you're doing is running straight at him until you hit him, but just like the moment you touch him, stop moving. If you wait a little bit too long, the trick won't work. However, if you do, you can use Carry and Slicer to just very simply spam out attacks, and for some reason that works, so just spam out attacks. Listen to that ASMR. But anyway, yeah, subscribe for more goose tricks.